you're interested in how I made these delicious almond sandy cookies, stay tuned. Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome, and thank you for clicking. I'm just going to get right into it. I want to thank each and every one of you that actually came on my last live. Today I'm going to be making some almond toffee butter cookies, however you want to name it. You can switch it up or whatever, but I have everything right here and I hope you can see it. Let's bring the camera down just a little bit. So I have my butter. So what we're going to need for this recipe, now this one is a little bit different because it takes oil, sugar, confection sugar, and a cup of butter. So 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of confection sugar, 1 cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of regular sugar, 4.5 cup of flour, my toffee chips, and well, toffee bits, the milk chocolate. I really would like not the toffee bits, but I mean the chocolate, but it's still good. And the almond. Also, we're gonna use a teaspoon of tartar, a teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 eggs, and 1 teaspoon of almond. Guys, these are really good Christmas cookies. I got this recipe out of this book. It's called Taste of Home Best Love Cookies, and I've been making it for years. It makes about 7 dozens of cookies. I have my pans already. So I'm just going to get started. Happy New Year's to each and every one of you. So I didn't even let this sit out overnight. My butter melted within a few hours. So I'm going to go ahead and put you'll see the butter. You're going to put all this stuff together. The sugar. This is confection sugar. You're going to put this. You're going to put the 1 cup of the vegetable oil. You're going to put the regular sugar. Guys, these cookies are so good. They're like bomb diggity. That's the best way I could describe them. And I'm going to mix all of this together. The cream, the oil, the sugars, the eggs. I'm going to put that in just a second. How are you guys? These are really different cookies. They got a nice crunch to them, yet they're so buttery, not overly buttery. And though I put oil and butter, they're not oily cookies at all. And they're not crumbly either, which that can happen. So make sure that it's not lumpy. I'm just creaming together the butter and all that stuff. So it's really easy to make. You just need quite a few ingredients, but and everything is room temperature. The eggs, the butter, everything is room temperature. So now I'm going to beat in my eggs. I really like those spoons. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. So once I beat that in, now I'm gonna put this to the side for just a second. Here's my 4.5 cups of flour. Let me get my scissors. And I'm just going to add to this a teaspoon of tartar and a teaspoon of, I forgot to tell you guys, baking soda. So if you're writing it down, you're going to need baking soda. These are crunchy cookies, different from any cookies that I've ever made, with the right flavor, with the almond toffee. Excuse me, guys. 1 second. I can't stick my teaspoon down in there, so I'm just going to do this and make it. There we go. So 1 teaspoon of that. Now this baking soda is only used in the kitchen, and I do have to keep it in the bag because I don't want smells from anything else to get on it. 1 teaspoon of the baking soda. Most cookies require salt. I never put salt in my cookies. Do you? Mix. The almond extract is what I'm using. Let's get that almond extract. Guys, stay with me. I love you guys. I love you so much. Okay. I like to almost tip it over with a little bit of extra flavor because that flavor comes through so good. Gradually add my flour mixture in. Now, when you go to put these cookies together, it seems like it's going to be so crumbly, but it's not crumbly at all. It's a nice consistency. Somebody already left me, guys. Don't leave me. Almonds and the toffee bites. I like to just put it all in. And I always shake. If you shake your almonds or pecans or whatever it is you have when they come in those nice containers, you shake them like that. All that little dusty, crumbly stuff will go to the bottom of the, as you can see, there's none of that on my cookies. I mean, in my mix. Because I always shake it up so I can only get the nuts themselves and not all the little crumbs that comes in there with it. So just stir that just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead. Now, you don't have to put the entire bag of bites in there. You can, if you want to. I'm just gonna use about that much. Let's see what it says. It tells you to use 10 ounces of the brittle chips. You can use all of them if you want, but I don't prefer to use all of them. Okay, I might. Anyway, you see how that's turning out there? This is a delicious cookie. So you want to stir it, get all of that all mixed up. Let you guys see it, how it looks. I'm gonna move this stuff to the side. All right. It's lots of cookies, just like that. I wish I had them already in the oven before I came on, then I could show you some already done, like on some of those professional cooking channels. Just getting them out right out of the oven. You want them to be just a little bit toasty on the bottom. They look delicious. This is the way they look before I put them in the oven. Let's get the hair behind me. Before I put them in the oven, I apologize about the lighting earlier. It made the cookies look like this other color, like my cornbread dressing looked really some yellow looking color. But as you can see, it's a nice toasty. They're soft. They're called Almond Toffee Sandies. They're just delicious. I don't like coffee, but if I like coffee, I would probably love these cookies. I do love tea. Delicious, guys. Got a nice crunch to them with that little piece of candy in them. They're just delicious. Soft, crunchy. 12 minutes. And you have a lot left. You can put this in the freezer if you want, but I am going over to my daughter's tonight. They make 6 dozen. I said 7, but I meant 6 dozen. And you get a whole lot of cookies, a whole lot of love in there. They're buttery, perfect. So I'm going to leave you guys the recipe. I hope you decide to make them. Next time I'm going to make some gumdrop cookies for you guys after the holidays. And I'll see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this little clip of me sharing how these cookies taste. God bless and keep you. Let's keep it going. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you'll see me in my next video.